He's Archie Manning, CBS Sports College football contributor and famous dad who joins us on the show. I'm all fired up here, Arch, this morning, just so you know.
You are?
Yep.
What you got?
Johnny Manziel, if I'm Jacksonville, I take him with the number 1 pick overall.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You're just throwing Blaine Gabbert away, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been hurt a little bit. I really think he's a good prospect. I really do. I think he's a good prospect. I think he can be a really good NFL quarterback. So now, Johnny Manziel, that's really interesting. To me, he's a phenomenal player. Love to watch him play. Hard for me. I'm trying to, put him into a pro situation. So you don't take necessarily your offense. You're gonna work it around him.
Yep.
At the end of the day, Dan, you can run around and you can make people miss and you can make plays, but at some point you got to be a pocket passer. You got to be a pocket passer, and I think that's where scouts got to make a judgment on Johnny. And I'm not saying he can't. It looks like to me he can do anything he wants to do, and he's created a little stir off the field. Do you have a concern about that?
A little bit.
You fix that.
But this is a faceless franchise, Arch.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Jacksonville needs
him. I know they've kind of struggled a little bit down there with attendance. People in London will probably like him. They play over there. Seem like they play over there a lot. That's going to be a real. If he doesn't go back to Texas A&M,
no, he's not.
A real
going
interesting
back.
draft.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's not going back. And look, no, he can't. But I know also that you're a little closer to the story since he was there at your football passing camp there.
He was here for a while,
but not that long.
He was here. He was here.
What do you think of him though as his personality on the field? Because I know off the field people have question marks about that, but as a leader, as a guy who works hard, a lot of different things, because you're looking at your sons and seeing how it's done in the NFL. Does he have that capacity to be able to do that?
Well, he seems to. I mean, I've never heard or seen his teammates complain about anything. It looks like they respond to him. He's out there, he loves to play the game. Now, he doesn't. I don't know. Is he doing a little taunting out there every now and then? He needs to put that aside. You need to but he's got a few things he's got to. We all grow up. We all mature and grow up. He's got a little bit of that to do. But little guy, I'm telling you now, he's a ball player. He is a ball player.
I know, but I need to know. Okay, best quarterback.
Yeah.
Let's not even look at what grade they're in. Best college quarterback right now with pro potential is who?
I hadn't seen enough of the kid at Baylor. I hadn't seen him play enough. They do a job. They score points. We did have Marcus Mariota at our camp this summer. Very nice kid, talented, athletic, got good size. I think it's kind of unfortunate he was hurt the other night, although Stanford got after him real good.
Well, I think people are going to find out, and what I was told, that Mariota was banged up a lot more than anybody knew.
I think he's a really good player. He's going to make somebody a good player. I think the kid at UCLA sounds to me like he's a good prospect, good player.
Let's say you could take Manziel or Mariota.
It kind of depends on who I am.
You're Jacksonville.
You said Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Maybe Jacksonville wants to go with Manziel, but I'd hold on to Blaine. I wouldn't kick Blaine Gabbert out in the street, and maybe there's not room for both of them. Like I said, I still think, he can get him healthy. He can be your quarterback as they build that team.
It's over. It's over there. It's over for Blaine Gabbert. He's Archie Manning joining us, Dan Patrick Show. Who's got healthier ankles right now, you or Peyton?
I'm not the healthiest guy in the world, but he doesn't talk to me about injuries. You know him. He didn't. So everybody wants
Peyton,
to know.
He hides his injuries from you?
He does not talk to me about injuries.
Wow.
He doesn't talk to anybody about injuries.
This is what I heard. Now tell me if this is true. Peyton didn't want the Chargers to know which ankle was sprained, so he said that both ankles were sprained. Does that sound like Peyton?
No, I think he has. I think he's been dealing with this for a few weeks. My understanding, and I didn't hear it from him, but someone that both ankles were sprained. So,
well, he's the ultimate. You know, he would have been a great spy, probably, right?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, probably so.
Because I could torture Eli, and Eli would probably give me the information. I don't think I could torture Peyton.
No, you can't torture him. He wouldn't tell you. He wouldn't tell you.
I mentioned this yesterday, and I know you follow the SEC, but here's the thing. If I took away the name of the school and I just said this is what Team A did, Team B did, Team C did so far, so it wasn't based on national champion from a year ago or perception or the coach or tradition, who would be the number one team based on what they've accomplished this year? Would it be Alabama, Florida State, Stanford, or other?
Yeah, I gotta say Alabama. And maybe I'm trying to disregard that they're the defending national champions.
Well, they beat A&M, but who else have they defeated?
Well, this is true, but I'm looking at I know LSU's got 3 losses, but that's a talented football team.
Okay, but here's my point.
And it's an improved football team, and they were coming off an upset, and I think they laid it all on the line. I think I thought it might be in the cards. They're going to lay it on the line, and they got a really improved quarterback, and a productive offense, and go over there and get Alabama to lay it on the ground a couple of times and pull off an upset. They didn't fall for it. And LSU didn't play bad. They didn't play bad.
Okay, but Stanford's defeated 4 teams in the top 25.
I like Stanford. I like them. That's well coached. A little old foul. I like their little. Love to see a fullback. Love to see them under center. We talk. A little old fashioned there. I like it.
It's like Alabama.
Yeah, they're good. Good team. They're good. Stanford's a good team. Hey, next year.
Yeah.
Next year there's going to be fun. Now, there's still somebody going to be left out unless somehow Baylor or but still next year at least we're going to have 4 in there. And
somebody's still good. If we did it this year, somebody's going to be out on number 5, and somebody's going to be complaining.
Yep.
If it's Ohio State or Baylor or Stanford, somebody's going to be complaining.
It's going to be that way. That's I'm on that committee, and I said that from the get-go. I wanted to know how many was going to be on the committee because I said if it's 4 or 6, that's going to be too much scrutiny. But we've got 13 of us, so and we don't have to file. They won't produce our individual votes, so that's a good thing.
I know you're doing the Liberty Mutual Coach of the Year.
Yes, sir. You're nice enough to have us on every time. 8th year you had us on doing this.
I'd have you on even if you weren't doing this.
Thank you. But we do give out 4 awards, and it's a lot of fun to see especially the Division II, Division III coaches get this award. $50,000 to charity and $20,000 to their alumni association. So voting is strong. We got 2 more weeks. Everybody can go to CoachOfTheYear.com, vote once a day, every day, and we'll give out these 4 awards at the BCS championship game in California in January.
Are you going to Broncos Chiefs this weekend?
I am going. I haven't been traveling as much, and I got to go see my grandchildren. And
we'll try to get you some FaceTime with NBC since we're doing the game.
We don't.
You don't want any FaceTime?
We don't need that. We don't. I saw them Sunday night at the Saints game.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I got to see all those guys. Good group of guys.
Yeah, they are. All right. But and you hosted us a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Where were you this weekend? You're in the studio.
Yeah, I'm in New York.
You're in the studio.
But I've been invited back to your house.
Invited. No, you're invited. You're invited.
Well, remember we had the awkward moment about can I go jump up and down on Peyton's bed, and then.
Well, we've redone that bedroom, and so he no longer has a bed, so you can come back.
But back then you did, and then
yes, we did.
Yeah, and I said, hey, let me just go in there and jump up and down on his bed, and then you said, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. I think you and Peyton have come a long way. So why redo the room now? Peyton doesn't want to go back there and have his own room?
No, we got babies.
Okay.
We got to get ready for them. But
where is Trophies?
Cooper asked about you, by the way.
Oh, he did? Love Cooper.
Yeah.
Love Cooper. Funny guy. Funniest guy in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And best athlete, too. Right?
Yeah, doing good.
All right. Well, give my best to anybody who asks about me and your family.
Okay, Dan.
And thank you again, and we'll talk soon.
Come see us.
All right.
Come see us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Arch.
Okay, bye.
All right. That's Archie Manning. Lives up in the Garden District there in New Orleans.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.